Well, good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning. It is April the 6th. We're starting our third week of our distance learning program, and we're working with 14.1. We're moving on. I'm still grading your Unit 2 assessments as we speak and waiting. So as soon as I get those grades up, you'll see them on RenWeb. Thank you so much for your hard work. I hope everyone had a restful week. A weekend. We're having a short week this week because we do have Friday off. Friday there's no school, or you will not have assignments assigned to you. If you notice this week and from this point on, your assignments will be a lot shorter, meaning you won't have as many as assignments. You will have 2 per day. You will have a reading assignment on either ReadWorks. For this week it'll be ReadWorks, and then of course you'll have your math one day. The next day you will have your math, your science, social studies. Social studies has been combined with reading. This is done in order to alleviate some of the stresses that some of your parents have been expressing that you've been having at home, where the workload is too much. There's a lot of things going on at home, and I totally understand with that. Those of you who require additional work, have your parents send me an email, and I can accommodate that if need be. So let's go ahead and take a look at 14.1. So what you're going to do today, you're going to do the guided practice that we always do. After I done with the guided practice, you will do the daily task assessment and the homework pages afterwards, and then we will check them the following day. Your parents do not have to send me pictures of the guided practice, daily task assessments, or homework pages. You don't have to upload those anymore. I'm not gonna be checking those. What I'll check is after you do 14.1 in the workbook. Tomorrow you'll have 14.1 online, and that's what I'm gonna use as the grade on Think Central. So you don't have to send me any more pictures or scanning any more pages at all. There will be no more uploading pictures or scanning pages through RenWeb. You don't. I need to make it a lot easier on some of you and some of your parents. Try to make it as simple as possible. This is the only way I see this to work. So we'll do the guided practice together. You'll do the daily task assessment and the homework pages afterwards. We'll check it tomorrow before you take your online quiz, and we'll see how it works. So hopefully you won't be too stressed over this, and things will get a lot better. So I'm trying to work with you. So if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know as soon as possible. So right now we're looking at addition strategies, and it's a different way of looking at word problems. And this one's, they start off with using number lines. Okay, so same thing. So what strategies can you use to solve addition problems? So here's the table that shows how many musicians are in each section of the symphony right here. Here's your question: how many musicians play either string or wooden instruments? So string is here and wooden's here, woodwind. So you have your 2 numbers, how many in all. So we know we're going to add those 2. And then I know some of you are going to say, well, why don't we just add them like we always do, like this? Why don't we just do that? Why are we using number lines? We're using number lines, and we're using strip diagrams because that's one way that they're going to assess you in the future. They're going to ask you to use number lines. They're going to ask you to identify the strip diagram. So you need to be able to know how to work those out using those different strategies. That's why we're doing this. Yes, it is easy to do them like this. Yes, I agree. But some of the questions that you'll be asked in the future will require you to be able to identify how one question is answered using the correct number line. For example, it'll ask you which number line represents the right way to add 47 plus 57 or something like that. And you have to be able to look at the number line and know, oh, I know which one it is, or which strip diagram answers this question. Okay, so that's why we're doing that. So this is one way to do it. So again, we know it's 57 plus 15. Okay, so the easiest way to do it is you start off with the largest number. That'll be the first part of your number line. Okay, Stretch it all the way out. You don't have to finish it yet. And then you always jump to the nearest tenths. To the nearest tenth. So 57, you'll make 3 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, and put 60. Okay, so that's plus 3. Okay, so you only need 12 more to do. Then after the 6, once you do the 3, you jump 10 spots. You always jump. You can jump 5 if you want, or you can do it twice. But I always like to go 10, so long as it's not larger than this number. Okay, if it's at 10, then I'd stop there. Then I go 2 more spaces. So what I'm doing is, if I add these 3 numbers together, it's going to be that number right there. See that? And notice how I started on 57 here. Okay? So 57, I go to my nearest tenths place. So that'd be 60. Those are 3 spots. Okay, I got 3. Okay, I need to do 15, right? So I already did 3. So I need 12 more to do. So from 60, if I need 12 more, I'll go to 70. And then that's 10. I have 2 left. So 72. So 57 plus 15 equals 72. Okay? So how many musicians play either? 72. Okay? Here's another one where you count by tens, then count by ones. So you can start at 57. Okay? So this one was the nearest, going to the nearest tens. Okay? You went to the nearest tenth place. Then count by ones. Or you can count by tens and then go by ones. So you start at 57, do 10, that's 67. Okay, I did 10, but I have to do 15, so I'll do 5 more, and that takes me, then I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 72. And notice these 2 numbers, if I add them together, gives me 15 also. It's just a different way to look at it. Okay, so try the next one. Try to create a number line for the next one for you. Okay, find 43 plus 28. You could use either strategy, whether it's the tens, counting by tens, or going to the nearest tens place. I'm going to do this one, and of course start off with this number, 43. Put my tally mark right there, 43. And I need to add 28 to it, okay? So here's my tally mark. If I count 10, I'm going to put that here. That's going to be 53. So this jump right here is 10. That's 10. So I still haven't I've not gone to 28, so I do another 10. That's 63. That's another 10. Now 8. I still need 8 more. It's not 10, so I don't jump by 10. Now I do 63. I do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I count 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. So 43 plus 28 equals 71. And notice how I did my jumps there, and that's 8. Okay, so I start off with this number first, then I use this number, and I count by tens. Okay, and I can jump twice with tens. I can't jump another time with tens because this number is smaller than 10. Okay, so that's how you would do that number line. You could also do it differently. You could have done it with this way, with go to 43 and then go to 50 and then go to tens and do another tens until you get to 28. But you still come up with the same answer at the end. Okay, now we're going to look at the strip diagram. This one's just crucial that you understand what we're doing here. Very easy. We're just using this as a model. Get this color here. During their fundraiser, the band sold 132 candles in September. Okay. 161 candles in October. Okay. And 125 candles in November. How many candles did they sell in all? Okay, so we're going to do the strip diagram here. This is step 1, and this is step 2. So when we do step 1, we're going to do it for 2 months only. We're going to do it for the month of September and October. So September was how many? 132. And October was 161. Okay, so it's 132 plus 161. That gives me what? 293. Okay, now I still haven't added the ones for November. And how many are in November? 125. Okay, so I put 293 here, because that's my total from this one here. And then I put the ones left in November, 125. So then I put that here, 293 plus 125, and then I can use my scratch paper here, 293, 125, 8, 9 plus 2 is 11, carry the 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 418. So they sold 418 candles in all. Okay. Notice how I used this one for November. This one was September, October. Then I put that total here. Then I added November. Okay, that's how you use step 1. Step 2. Now I could have had 3 strip diagrams here. Okay, notice how this is answering for the square, and this one's answering for the candles. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, I hope that was clear enough for you. The next one. Okay, count by tens to find 63 plus 27. So draw jumps and label the number line to show your thinking. Then complete the equation. Alright, so you can do this on your own. You can pause it and see how you look, how you do. So pause it, fill it out, and then we'll check it again. Okay, so we'll come back. So we start off with 63. Okay, I have that number there. How many jumps? I'm going to do 27 jumps. So I know 10. If I'm doing it by tens, I have 2, then I have 7 ones. So 63. 1 tens was what? 73. Another tens is what? 83. Then how many ones? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So 63 plus 27 equals 90. And I followed this direction. So I jumped by tens. 10 here, 10 here, and 7 here. Excuse me. Okay, good job. Now we're going to do the strip diagram. There are 512 students at Fairview Elementary. There are 454 students at Lincoln. How many students attend two classes? So what numbers are we going to put here? Yep, that is correct. 512 and 454. So again, oops. And I still have not received, I don't think I'm going to get that pin. I don't think it's coming. It does not show anytime soon. It's arriving, so we're going to have to bear with me. So your answer is 966 in all. Okay? 512 plus 454 is 966. Good job. Let's do the next one. We're going to use this chart here. Okay? Okay. So we could do number lines, we could do equations, anything that's easier for you. Okay, models, number lines, and equations. Okay, so these are going to differ. Okay, and I'm going to use how many boys attend school on Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to use a strip diagram. Thursday, Friday, boys are here. So if I do a strip diagram, it'll be 99 plus 97. And that'll give you my answer here. Okay? That'll give you my answer there. And I'll let you work that out here. How many girls attend school on Monday and Tuesday? Monday, I could just use an equation for that one. I could do 101 plus 92. Then get my answer here. Okay, that's one way to do it. You can do it different ways. You can do two strip diagrams. You can do the number line. If you were to do the number line, you start off with this one, which was it, Monday and Tuesday. You start with 101. You draw your number line right there. Start with number line here in the 101. Then jump you jump by tens 9 times, and then add 2. Okay, so that'll be a bigger number line. So when you have big numbers, you can use a strip diagram. It's a lot easier. When you have smaller numbers, I think the number line will work a lot easier. How many students attend school on Tuesday and Wednesday? How many students attend school on Wednesday and Thursday? What are you going to have to do? Wednesday, you're going to have to add the girls. Here's my strip diagram here. Wednesday, and here's my strip diagram here, adding the boys and the girls. My answer here. Do another one. Once I get the totals of both, the answer here, which is 105 plus 93. So what I'm using here, these are my strip diagrams here. This is one strip diagram here. This is another one. 105 plus 93 gives me 8, 9, 198. That's for Wednesday. Here's my other strip diagram. 99 plus 102 gives me 1, 9, 10, and 1001. I add those two. That gives me 9, 9, 1, 1, 1,199. Okay, so check your work. What's the question? The answer is 201. So what's my question here? Which one of these equals 201? 201. Which one possibly can go and equal 201? So you look at these two. Which one's equals 201? So there has to be a 1 in the ones place. Let's try 102 plus 99. It's 11, 9, 10, 2, lo and behold, here it is, 201. So it's got to be these two. So you could ask the question, how many boys and girls go to or attended school on Thursday? What is the total of students attending school on Thursday? And that could be this one. So you'd have to use these two. I don't think any one of these goes into 201. Okay? So hopefully we did very well here. Now you do your daily task assessment on your own. You do your homework assignments pages on your own. Now we call them homework pages because that's what they're labeled, homework and practice. So you do these right now. Excuse me. Tomorrow morning you come back, you check your work. Then after that you take the quiz on Tuesday. That's it, and you're done. So for today, all you're doing is going with me right now, doing the guided practice. And then you'll do the daily task and homework and practice on your own. After that, then you jump into the reading assignments, and everything's on RunWeb. So hopefully the shorter assignments will reduce some of the stress for you, and things will be much, much easier on you and your family. So again, good luck, take your time, and thank you again for your time.